So today I have an unboxing of something that kind of goes out of my norms. This is the Valve Index, and at first I wasn't going to do an unboxing, but I thought the kind of iridescent effect of the sticker looked pretty cool, and the box looked a little bit more premium than I was kind of expecting. I actually got this because it seems like VR is starting to come around to a spot where you're not going to get this screen door effect, and that was kind of one reason why I was kind of avoiding it. I was given one of these a few years ago, and it's pretty cool. A lot of different little apps you can use. Look around at different cars. Get this kind of cool 360 view that you can look around. But this was with my Galaxy S7. But unfortunately, you still kind of had that screen door effect. Didn't really see the field of view was good. I mean, it was great for what it was, and it was, to me, kind of more of a proof of concept of things, to come. But unfortunately, it wasn't something I'd game on. I've been wanting to try out VR for a while, but it really hasn't. To me, feels like it hasn't really got to the point where you really have the hardware that is, good enough to make it really enjoyable, but at the same time, you need to have the software that also supports it. Like I tried being an early adopter in various other areas, and unfortunately, some of those didn't pan out. Like my PlayStation 3, like was it the Move or something like that, where you had the little wands, and seemed like there wasn't all that great content. It wasn't, and at least not as natively supported compared to like the Wii. But I'm not a big console fan. I tried that out for some of their games, but anyway, I wanted to do kind of an unboxing this. This is kind of really all off the cuff, so let's get with it. So it does have a little bit of labeling there and warning there. Just a simple box, but I did think the kind of iridescent effect is pretty cool. So let's see here. Wow, that's kind of harder to. So let's see. How does this open? Okay, opens like this. Did I get all this? Shoot. Apparently I didn't. Okay. A little hesitation there. And here we have this, So it looks like these are the two little sensor thingies. I guess that's what I'll call them. I have no idea what this is. Looks like it got moved. Display the cabling for it. The controllers. There we go for that. And I mean the box is packed pretty well. So this kind of has these neat little bands right here that you can just lift it up. And there's more stuff underneath. This right here. So, again, I'm kind of new to this whole VR thing, and looks like some screws came out right over here. Guess that wasn't packaged so well. So there you go. You can see that. We have. God, these things are really not. I'm guessing these are for like the. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So they have this little iridescent logo for, I guess, the different like the external sensors. Then if for the grips they have the controllers, they have these little iridescent logo for that, and for the headset they have a different one. So I guess that is what it is. Again, that's what it is, describing what it is. Unfortunately, I found these screws. I have no idea where these came from. So I'll stick it there for now. Okay, so you do have these. Oh, okay. I see where. Looks like they not put the baggie. Yeah. So this little baggie in the corner, right over here, was kind of not sealed properly, and I guess when. Oh yeah, it ripped right here underneath the seam. So that's where it came out. So it poked through and rattled around, probably in shipping. so let's see what we got here. So, in this little door right here. So these are, it's almost like an Apple type of plug. It's not my best unboxing, but they don't know much about what you're unboxing. And okay, so this is some type of plug. It definitely is very reminiscent of like the, Apple chargers. Okay, so yeah, so what they do is just a an AC to DC converter, so that way you can swap out the different plugs for different zones, and probably takes 110 and 240. Yeah, this is something that always kind of interests me more than what a lot of people out there are interested in. Yeah, so 100 to 240 volts input. So yeah, so that's why they have this little thing right here. If you ever wonder, if you probably get the European version, and all they have to do is just change out this one part and keep this little power supply the same, and it looks like the same goes with the packaging. They can recycle that, so that's pretty neat. And that's something that probably other people might not go over. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. So we have these little bases that I guess you can mount these to the wall. I have two places that are just going to go at the top of my speakers for the surround sound, and I have no idea what this is. Okay, this is obviously the cable for it. So power looks like. So I mean, I just did. I looked at a bunch of reviews. I kind of wanted to get into VR for a while, and up until now, it seems like the Index is finally the first thing that kind of caught my attention, that it can keep up with the. Okay, so they did the same thing with this one right here. So yeah, this is for the headset. So powers the headset, I'm guessing. I don't know if this has a battery. Actually, I can't really tell you a whole lot about this because it was something that I don't know if I'd call it a impulse buy, but pretty much close to it. Move this off to the side. So then they also have the just USB cables. Oh, nice! It's USB-C. So I hate mini and micro adapters. It's nice to see when companies actually move to C, because you can just reverse it either way. You don't have to worry about trying to figure out how to plug it in. Okay, let's take a closer look at this pack right here. So we have the headset. Okay, that's interesting. So it's supposed to hold this in place. And I guess it goes on like this. Actually, that doesn't feel so bad. Okay, yeah, I look like an idiot trying to figure this out online. Okay, so these have little I guess headphone speaker-esque things. Then how do you okay, so you turn this knob right here to adjust how far it goes out. And yeah, so this is actually a lot more comfortable than I was expecting, coming from this. But I mean, this is was it like $40 or something, and this is like $1,000 headset. So yeah, so you can just put it on like this, and then look like a complete dork. I mean, my wife gets quite a bit of entertainment when I was playing with this right here. Okay, so what else? So we also got the hand grips, and so they actually did a pretty good job on the comfort on wow. I guess another thing I forgot to mention that made me want to purchase this is Half-Life Alyx came out, and that seemed like a pretty neat game. And seeing that Valve developed it themselves, and it gives me hope that this will that they'll continue to develop it. And this is a USB. Oh, looks like it's a micro USB. So I thought this thing was all C, but I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like a mini or I don't know, is that even mini? I'm too tired to tell. You have a USB 2.0 connector, some barrel connector, I'm guessing for power, and let's see, what else? Oh, here's display port, so no HDMI, but oh well. Unfortunately, I have a home theater, and I was hoping if I could wire something because I have HDMI going through my walls, I could just connect it that way, but nope, I won't be able to do it in that manner. So what the heck is this? Oh, it must be the manuals. Of course it is. So apparently, so this also comes with Half-Life Alyx, which is a fairly interesting game. That's a setup guide. It's just all the different. I guess they just have different languages. Yeah. Cleaner cloth for it. So I need to see if like the Alyx game is going to be automatically on my Steam account already. I thought there'd be a key or something, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just automatically tie it into your account when you're the ship to address. I think I kind of got everything. I mean, it was definitely a different unboxing. I don't see anything else under here, and there's another view of that. And there's the other box. I'll probably do like a first experience, but again, I'm kind of a noob to this, but to me, as I keep repeating, it seems like this is hopefully where VR really starts to pick up, because from my understanding, a lot of the other ones you just have a lot more of these type of sensors, and as sensors in general tend to improve in quality and what they can put in a form factor, you really start to get a lot more options and a lot more control. You have gyros, you have like a lot of different sensors that you can use. So I'm going to see how this goes. Well, anyway, kind of a real off the cuff, something that I'm not really, super knowledgeable about, but as a newbie, it looks pretty cool. Packages pretty well, except for those couple screws that just fell out. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to post and feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in.